Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. How you doing? Hope that your week is going well thus far. Thank you for checking in with us here tonight for some trivia. We're going to get this game started in a couple of minutes. Get yourself signed up for the quiz by coming to this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get there, you're going to notice that we're looking for some sign-up details from you, which includes a team name and email address. Then you're going to find a drop-down menu that asks you whether you are or are not a part of the league. It is our first week of season 58 of NYC Trivia League Virtual Edition, and I hope very much that you get signed up for the league here tonight. All you have to do to get signed up is say, yeah, I'm in the league. Then we'll keep track of your scores each time you play for the next 10 weeks, after which we will have another tournament of champions to name the winners of season 58. So kindly sign up for the league tonight. It's a lot of fun, and you may as well do it if you're going to play more than once. Hope that you do. So tonight we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 categories are question and answer style rounds, and our fourth and final theme of the evening is going to be a picture round. So this means the majority of the quiz are those question and answer style rounds, and here's how it works. I will ask you a question right here out loud. As I ask it, it will pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, meaning you will be able to see the questions as I ask them. Some of the questions may have multiple choice options. The vast majority of our questions tonight are going to be short answer in their structure. It is your job to enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then kindly click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yeah, there's a countdown timer. You're going to see that pop up with every single question in these first 3 categories. Keep an eye out for it, and always make sure you click submit answers before it's too late. Let's say you enter in a response and you have a misspelling, or you wrote it a little differently than what our answer sheet system had in mind. Do not worry about that. I am able to see what you put as your responses, and I'll do my very best to make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. Hi there. If you're just joining us, welcome. I am Meredith. I'll be your trivia host tonight. Thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well. Get signed up for the game by coming to this website. That is quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in a team name and email address. Let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. Once again, it is our first week of season 58 of NYC Trivia League, the virtual edition. So it's an excellent time to say, yeah, I'm in the league. Then we'll keep track of your score each time you play, see how you stack up against the other teams who play in this season. Speaking of which, we did have our King's Cup Tournament of Champions last week. Let's briefly check in with those standings and give a warm congratulations to the Helsinki Syndrome, who took the top spot at the King's Cup Virtual Edition. Congratulations, the Helsinki Syndrome, winning by 2 full points. We Drink and We Know Things are right behind with 46 points. Well played to all teams. Thank you all so much for participating. We're wiping the slate clean right now, though, and starting afresh in season 58. Our fourth and final category of this evening is going to be a picture round, which is structured differently than our first 3 categories of the night. So sit tight. I'll explain exactly how that one works when we get to that point of the game. This is your last opportunity, folks, to get signed up before we dive into round number 1. So come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in that team name, email address. Let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. We do have 2 rules for this game here this evening. Our first rule, and the most important rule of trivia: don't cheat. Please don't cheat. I really don't like it when people cheat. It upsets me to my core. I ask that you do not look anything up here tonight. Use your brains. We can tell when you're cheating. And if I can't tell, you know in your heart that you did it. So please just don't. Rule number 2, don't give away the answers in the chat. That's it. That's all we ask of you. Outside of that, let's have a fabulous time here tonight and ask some questions in all sorts of different categories. Come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com and you are going to be joining these 48 illustrious trivia teams from the winners of last season, the first team to sign up tonight with those emoji crowns, the Helsinki Syndrome, down to our most recent team to join us, Folly. Welcome to those two teams and every team in between. Best of luck in tonight's game. Let's do it. Round one this evening is in the category of 4 years. That's right, everyone. We have been doing this virtual quiz 4 years. Can you believe it? I cannot. Happy 4-year anniversary. We're going to get into 10 questions that have to do with the number 4 in one way or another. 4 is the key word in this round. Here is round one. Question number 1. RAV4 and 4Runner are both SUVs created by what car manufacturer? As you can see, I'm trying something a little bit different this season. Definitely tonight. We'll see if we like it or not. I am displaying the questions over here by using a different window to do kind of a screen share. I don't love how it looks, but I do like that we have the questions up here. So it makes it a little more rewatchable for folks. Our correct answer for number 1 are RAV4 and 4Runner, both made by Toyota, is your correct answer for number 1. Question number 2. The fourth installment of what animated movie series was released in 2024, but the characters from the previous movies, known as the Furious Five, appear in only a brief non-speaking cameo, except for Seth Rogen, who provides screams for his character Mantis. What is that movie series? Your correct answer for number 2. It's Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda 4, the most recent to be released. The Kung Fu Panda verse. 83% of you got that one right, which was 41 teams here tonight. Our third question in this round: what bite-sized confections get their name from the French words for small oven? Those tiny confections from the French words for small and oven are petit fours. Petit four, your correct answer for number 3. Few spelling discrepancies here, making sure you all get the points that you deserve to get. We'll see how you did in just a moment on question number 3. Let me know what you think of this black magic, as Team 578 called it. I think I'm enjoying having the questions up here. Your correct answer, Petit Four, 79% of you got that one right. Question number 4. The Big Four is a name given to the largest global accounting firms in terms of revenue. The second largest of which is PwC, an initialism that stands for what? PwC does not stand for puppies with cats. A great guess, though. To those of you who put Price Waterhouse Cooper, you got that point. Coopers, rather. Price Waterhouse Coopers, your correct response there for number 4. Our 5th question of the night, the category, of course, happy 4-year anniversary for the keyword. Here's question 5. What Oscar-nominated actress for Pieces of a Woman, who portrays the White Widow in the Mission Impossible film franchise, is set to play Sue Storm in the upcoming reboot of the Fantastic Four? That Oscar-nominated actress who's in the Mission Impossible film franchise, it's Vanessa Kirby. Vanessa Kirby is playing Sue Storm. Definitely a tougher one, but 34% of you still pulled off a correct answer there. Our 6th question of the night. Fourth Wing is a 2023 adult fantasy novel by author Rebecca Yarros. It's the first book in what series? The second of which is called Iron Flame. I gather from the responses coming in a trickier one, but some of you familiar with the Empyrean series. Empyrean, your correct answer for question number 6. Let's see, how'd you do? 44 teams submitted their responses, and 22% of you got it right. I think it deserves one of these. It was tricky. Question number 7. Of the 50 US states, how many have a name that is 4 letters long? So we're looking for a number as your answer. Of the 50 US states, how many of them have a name that is 4 letters long? In alphabetical order, we have Iowa, Ohio, and Utah. There are three. Three is your answer for question number 7. 75% of you pulled off a correct answer there. Question number 8. UCLA holds the record for the most NCAA Final Four appearances. What UCAA basketball coach from 1948 through 1975 is the namesake of an award presented to the most outstanding men's and women's college basketball players of the year? Name that coach. The namesake of that award for college basketball players. It is John R. Wooden. John Wooden, your answer there for number 8. 2 more questions in this first round. Here is question number 9. Fill in the blank. With a prefix from ancient Greek for 4, any 4-limbed vertebrate animal belongs to the superclass blank pods. Any 4-limbed vertebrate animal belongs to the superclass of tetrapods. Tetra, your answer there for number 9. 51% of you got that one right. A lot of people putting quadra, quadro, things like that. Good guess. Our final question of this round. What 1996 action movie was sometimes promoted under the abbreviation ID4? ID4, an abbreviation used to describe the movie Independence Day, is your correct response for number 10. And if you played in the King's Cup last week, you likely remember that we introduced a new theme that will pop up in every single game of season 58. And for the first time this season, you have just been, let's see here. There it is. Goldbloomed. That is right. Jeff Goldblum is going to pop up in every single game in season 58. He, of course, played David Levinson, MIT educated satellite engineer and technologies expert in Independence Day. That's him over there in that plaid shirt. Looking great. You've been gold bloomed, everybody. Let's check in with our standings. We are one round into the quiz. Happy 4-year anniversary. Thank y'all so much for playing with us this year and perhaps the last 4 years. I know quite a few teams have been with us this whole time. It's really wonderful. Right now, we've got a tie in 9th place with 8 points between Waiting for Flatus, Long Pond Old Goats, Ligma, Jackash Incorporated, One Man Dream Team, We Drink and We Know Things 69, Why Not Zoidberg, Pieced It Together, Team 578, and Team 578, The Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in 4th right now with 9, We Drink and We Know Things 0, 17, and 22, The Quizler, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Tied for the lead right now, perfect scores, 10 for 10, We Drink and We Know Things 12, Goo Goo Muck Muck 2.0, and the Blue Shells. Great first round to all of those teams. Before we dive into round number 2, we do private events, and we would absolutely love to work with you. Reach out to me, Meredith, at nyctrivialeague.com. We do personal gatherings like birthday parties. We also can come into your office or host an event virtually. Let's make it happen. Reach out to me, Meredith, at nyctrivialeague.com. Let's get into round 2. Round 2 tonight is in the category of diamonds. We're talking diamonds in round 2. 10 questions in this theme. Here is round 2, question number 1. The hardest naturally occurring substance on Earth, diamonds are the solid form of what chemical element? We are so close to a social on this one. Nearly everybody put carbon, which is your correct response. Carbon. Question number 2. Who played James Bond in the film Diamonds Are Forever? James Bond in Diamonds Are Forever, portrayed by Sean Connery, is your correct response for number 2. You did pretty well there. 70% of you coming in with the correct answer. Question number 3. The performance of what Oscar-nominated song at the Academy Awards held in 2024 featured an homage to the costumes and choreography of Marilyn Monroe's performance of Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend? Name that song. I thought we had it again. We were so close to having a social here. Everybody knew that it was something from Barbie. Quite a few teams going with Billie Eilish's song, What Was I Made For? But the majority of you got it right. I'm Just Ken is your correct response for number 3. I'm Just Ken. A great performance, a really fun part of that broadcast. Our next question in this round, number 4. The four C's that help identify the quality of diamonds are color, clarity, carat weight, and what fourth C? Those four C's: color, clarity, carat, and cut. Cut, your correct response for number four. We are so close, folks, to getting a social. I don't know if it's going to happen. We'll see. Question number five. A Beautiful Noise is a jukebox musical that opened on Broadway in 2022, which is based on the life and music of what singer songwriter? To those of you who weren't sure, hopefully you remembered the theme of this round, which of course is diamonds. And it's Neil Diamond. Neil Diamond, your correct answer. That show, I guess, is closing pretty soon. So if you're a Neil Diamond fan, make sure you go see it. Question six, nicknamed the Big Unit, what former Arizona Diamondback with a retired number 51 pitched the 17th perfect game in MLB history in 2004? That retired Arizona Diamondback, it's Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson, your correct response for number six. Our seventh question in round number two. Originally named as the California Almond Growers Exchange in 1910, what organization claims to be the world's largest tree nut processing and marketing company? The world's largest tree nut processing and marketing company is Blue Diamond. Blue Diamond is your correct response for number seven. 81% of you got that one right. Question number eight. The Cullinan 1, the largest clear cut diamond in the world, is set in the Sovereign Scepter, which is kept on permanent display in what European landmark? That enormous diamond can be seen at the Tower of London. Tower of London, your correct response for number 8. Two more questions in this diamond themed round. Here's number 9. Set during the Sierra Leone Civil War, what 2006 action thriller received 5 Oscar nominations, including Best Actor for Leonardo DiCaprio and Best Supporting Actor for Jaimin Hansu? Leonardo DiCaprio and Jaimin Hansu, both nominated for their performances in Blood Diamond, is your correct answer for number 9. You did well there, with 93% of you getting that one right. Our final question in round number 2, reportedly uncomfortable in the spotlight. What Australian singer-songwriter took a hiatus from performing and wrote the lyrics for Rihanna's hit song, Diamonds? That Australian singer-songwriter known for covering her face when she performs, Sia. Sia wrote Shine Bright Like a Diamond. Sia wrote Diamonds. 60% of you got that one right. That does bring us to the halfway point of our quiz. Let's check in with our top teams. Tied in 8th with 18, the Quizler, Jackash Incorporated, We Drink and We Know Things 69, pieced it together, Team 578, and Team 578 tied in 2nd right now with 19 points. We Drink and We Know Things 0, 17, and 22, as well as Goo Goo Muck Muck 2.0, the Blue Shells, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. In the lead right now, the only team with a perfect score, 20 for 20. Well played. We Drink and We Know Things 12. Okay. Great game thus far, everyone. Before we get into round number 3, we do have a segment we introduced last season that we'll do whenever you all submit things for
getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
Our Getting to Know You segment. We spotlight a player in our game. If you want to be a part of it, kindly reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com, by letting me know your team name, your name, where are you playing from, what do you do? What do you like about trivia? What topics do you enjoy? Some fun facts about yourself, and then cap it off with your very own trivia question. This week, I am very excited to spotlight Danielle coming in from Quizlamic State. Danielle, thank you so much for sending over some fun facts about yourself. I like your outfit over here, really cute. Danielle is joining us from New York City, works as a union organizer. Danielle's favorite trivia category is English literature. Some fun facts about Danielle. Danielle makes soup every Sunday as part of the Sunday Night Soup Gang. Danielle loves taking clown classes and has been playing the same Sims 4 family for more than 20 generations, dedicated to that Sims 4 family. Okay, Danielle did submit a question for us all. This question is not worth any points, but let's see if you all can answer Danielle's bonus question. What 1935 law gives workers in the United States the right to discuss their pay and working conditions, take collective action, and form unions? Name that law. Danielle, thank you so much for submitting this question. Let's see. I see four teams who got it right. That law is called the National Labor Relations Act, also called the Wagner Act. Either one going to get you not a point, but kudos. Well done. And thank you, Danielle, for playing with us. We really appreciate you. Let's get into our third round of the evening. Round number 3 tonight is in the category of ends with a Z. Ends with a Z is the theme. So obviously all of your answers in this round will end with a Z. Here is question number 1. Simon Pegg plays the stoic constable Nicholas Angel, who is transferred to the quiet town of Sandford in what 2007 Edgar Wright movie? The second in his Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy. Team 578, I so appreciate that feedback. I was thinking something similar. I don't want the timer to be on there because I am working on a delay here, but I could find a way to incorporate the round title into my graphics so that you remember that all of the answers in this round, for instance, are going to end with a Z without me having to say it every question or anything like that. Your correct answer for number 1, that movie is Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz. Maybe my favorite of the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy. I don't know. They're all good, but I like that one. Number 2, passing away in March 2024, Akira Toriyama was a famous manga artist who created several notable works, including what series that originally ran from 1989 to 1996. This sequel series centers around Goku along with his son Gohan. Your answer in this round that ends with a Z is Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, your correct response for number 2. You did well there with 89% of you coming in with the correct answer. Question number 3. Claiming that she knows a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot, Velma Kelly invites the listener to paint the town in what opening song in the 1975 Broadway musical Chicago? That opening number in the musical Chicago is All That Jazz. All That Jazz, your correct response. So for number 3, question number 4, named for an Austrian skater who first performed it in 1913, what is the name for the figure skating jump that involves entering from a back outside edge of one foot and landing on the back outside edge of the opposite foot? That Austrian skater who first performed this move in 1913 had the last name Lutz. Lutz, as in a Lutz jump. Your answer there for number 4. That ends with a Z, as all of your answers will in this round. Let's see how you do on this next one. Number 5. In 2020, what rapper and producer co-created with Timbaland the live streaming series Versus, which features two musicians performing against one another with songs from their discography? A Juneteenth episode saw John Legend perform opposite this producer's wife, Alicia Keys. A special shout out to the team who put Mr. Keys with a Z as their answer. I like it. It's not right. If you put Swizz Beats, you got that point. Swizz Beats. Question number 6 in round number 3. What silicate mineral that also has aluminum and fluorine is conventionally considered the birthstone of November? Teams, you all were split between two different minerals here. Both do end with a Z. 7 teams guessed quartz. 48 teams came in with the correct answer, which is topaz. Topaz is your correct response. Question number 7. What dark grape used in wine production was once called Hermitage in Australia, but today goes by what name that is shared with the 5th most populous city in Iran? This same grape is called Syrah in some regions, but the name of that city is Shiraz. Shiraz, your correct response for number 7. Question number 8. Florentino is enamored with Fermina despite her marriage to Dr. Urbino in the 1985 novel Love in the Time of Cholera, written by what Nobel Prize winning author? Name that author. Love to hear you practicing your trivia out there. Love in the Time of Cholera, written by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Marquez is that name that ends with a Z. Question number 9. Named for the Christian martyr Torpez of Pisa, what town on the French Riviera is known as a seaside resort destination with a close association to French New Wave cinema and yay music in the 1960s? That town on the French Riviera is better known as Saint-Tropez. Saint-Tropez is your correct response for number 9. That brings us to our final question in round number 3. Then we've got one more round to close out tonight's game. Here it is, number 10. With a name inspired by Lewis Carroll, what hip-hop dance group formed in San Diego and known for wearing masks rose to fame in 2008 when they won the first season of the competition show America's Best Dance Crew? Y'all are making me work for it with your spelling on this one. That hip hop dance crew that was featured on the first season of America's Best Dance Crew are known as Jabberwockies. Jabberwockies with a Z at the end. And if you follow me on Instagram, you likely noticed that this one was my hint of the night. Follow me at Trivia Meredith. I will help you out every single time we bring you a new quiz, which, of course, our next game is coming up 1 week from today. I hope very much to see you all next Wednesday, which is the 27th of March. The movie quiz, everyone, is on hiatus for the moment. Stay tuned for more information about that. Make sure you follow Trivia Man on Instagram as well. He'll keep you updated on what's going on there. And hope to see you next week. Let's get into our final round of the night. But first, I do want to do a quick score update with our top teams here. Tied in second right now with 29. We Drink and We Know Things 0, 17, and 22. Goo Goo Muck Muck 2.0. The Blue Shells, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. And in the lead, continuing to be the only team with a perfect score, 30 for 30. We Drink and We Know Things 12. It all comes down to this final category. Let's see if you can keep that perfect score. We Drink and We Know Things 12. What do you know about flowers? It's officially spring, everybody. Happy spring. We made it through the winter. I'm excited to report. And what I'm looking for from you in this round are the names of the types of flowers that you see in front of you. If you're unfamiliar with the structure, what you're going to see is all 10 images laid out next to each other on your virtual answer sheet. Underneath those 10 images are 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the flower that you believe goes with the number image. So yes, make sure that your answers are in the correct order. You all are going to have 5 minutes on the clock to work on this picture round. Then we'll go over the correct answers and move into our final question of the night, the tiebreaker question. Let's do it, everybody. Please name these 10 types of flowers. Hey everyone, we're about halfway through this round, looking for the names of these types of flowers. Hope it's going well for you all. We'll see how you did in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We're getting close to the finish line here. If you haven't done so already, make sure you click submit answers. I'm going to start that countdown timer any moment now. I have some answers for you all from this beautiful picture round. Once again, happy spring, everyone. Image number one, that flower is a hibiscus. Hibiscus. Number two, that is a tiger lily. Tiger lily. Image number three is a crocus. Crocus is your answer. Image number four, we have a daffodil. Image five, I am excited to say for the first time this evening, we have a true social on our hands. You all knew that right there, it's a sunflower. Of course it is. Our next image, number six, those are tulips. Image number seven are carnations. Number eight, we have a peony. Peony is number eight. Image number nine, those there, they are hyacinth. Hyacinth is your answer. And lastly, image number 10 is a daisy. Daisies, your final answer there. I do have a tiebreaker question for you all. As per usual, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer. As you enter in your responses to that tiebreaker question, your goal is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. So that means you can guess over or under the number. In the event that you end up as part of a tie here tonight, whoever is closest to the correct number is going to break that tie. Let's check it out. What is that tiebreaker question here tonight? Give us your best guess. Prices for tulips reached extraordinarily high levels during the Dutch Golden Age. And then in what year did the prices abruptly crash? Name that year when tulip prices crashed. Maybe we have some Dutch Golden Age historians out there who got this one right on the money. I hope not. Let's find out. The hope with these tiebreakers is that you don't know exactly and that you get kind of close. Your correct answer here is 1637. 1637. And with that, we're going to check out our final scores for the night. First, though, everyone, reminder that the movie quiz is on hiatus, but our next quiz is going to be 1 week from today. You can find us right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. That's going to be on the 27th of March. Let's head on over to the winner's circle. Congratulations to our top teams here tonight. A well-played game. Coming in a tie for 15th place with 36 points, we have Platinum Stance and Ligma tied in 10th with 37. Gravy, Equinox, Jackash Incorporated, We Drink and We Know Things 69. Goo Goo Muck Muck 2.0 and Team 578 tied in 3rd with 38 points. We Drink and We Know Things 0. The Quizler, We Drink and We Know Things 17. Pieced It Together, We Drink and We Know Things 22. The Blue Shells and Team 570 8. And we ended up with a tie for the lead here tonight. no perfect scores, I'm excited to report. With 39 out of a possible 40 points, congratulations go to We Drink and We Know Things 12, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Well done. We will calculate the results of the tiebreaker and post the scores for our top 15 or so teams over on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League as soon as we're able to do so. So keep an eye out there to see what ended up happening here tonight. It's been a pleasure hosting for you all. Thank you so much for being here. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. Thank you to Peter and the writing team for helping to put together these great questions for this evening. Thank you so much to Cullen for making this possible. Thank you to Murr for creating the software that you all played this quiz on tonight. I will see you 1 week from now. Until then, enjoy the spring, everyone. Stay healthy out there. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for supporting us today and for the past 4 years. I wouldn't be here in this virtual setting if it weren't for you. So thank you so much for making this possible. And we'll see you soon. Good night.